Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for this Thursday, March 27th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I am Jimmy Church, closing out the week this week here on Fade to Black. Right now, the breaking news, of course, coming up later today. I will be on with Christine Gomez, Mysteries with the History, with huge breaking news about David Grush. Yeah. So we're going to be covering Grush today. It is going to be amazing. Then after that, tonight on Fade to Black, Ray Hernandez is with us. And we're going to be talking about everything UFO tonight with Ray, but also the academic study beyond UFOs. That and much more tonight on Fade to Black. It has been an amazing week here. Monday, we had Kelly Chase, of course, talking about her docuseries Cosmosis. And then Tuesday night, Jacques Vallée sort of joined us for a brief moment. And then we did an AMA, AJA. Jacques will be with us this Tuesday. Last night, Isaac Arthur was here. He is the best. And if you missed that show, go and check it out. Last night, we talked about ET and technology and ET tech and ET megastructures and a bunch of other stuff. Physics and the universe and a bunch of science. He is amazing. Great show last night. Tonight, of course, Ray Hernandez is here. Now, I do have five major events coming up, including this weekend. That's right. Starting it's Saturday and Sunday, Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th in Sedona, Arizona. So I will see everybody out there. Then I head to the Midwest for the Contact Modalities Expo, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Delavan, Wisconsin at Delavan Lake. Links for that are below. Then I come back out here for Contact in the Desert. That is May 29th through June 2nd, right here in Palm Springs, California. Links are below. And then south to Peru with Brian Forrester for the Inca Celebration of the Sun, June 17th through the 27th. And then in November, a second tour with Brian in Peru. It's paradigm shifting, life changing. Come and join us. This June is sold out. If there's any cancellations, get on that right now. Stay on top of the website. We'll keep you posted. Then I go to the East Coast for the PSI Games. That's right. The Psychic Olympics, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025 in Charlottesville, Virginia. Again, the links for everything that I'm doing this year are below. We do have a huge announcement coming up in June. Yeah, July. The announcement's going to be made. And very excited. Everybody just stay tuned for that. All right. Let's get to it. On this day in history, 1964, the strongest earthquake in American history, measuring 9.2 on the Richter scale, slammed southern Alaska, creating a deadly tsunami. Some 131 people were killed and thousands injured. 9.2. Wow. All right, here's your fader fact. Hiking naked is illegal in Switzerland. A lot of snow, frostbite. I understand that. Let's get to the breaking news. SpaceX is getting ready to launch 4 private astronauts into polar orbit to observe the planet's most remote regions from above. Now, this is a very big deal. The FRAM-2 mission is set for launch this Monday, March 31st at 11:20 p.m. Eastern Time. The mission will venture out where no other human spaceflight mission has gone before, flying over the Earth's polar regions at an altitude of 265 miles. The mission will also include an experiment that will attempt to grow mushrooms in space. Now, what kind of mushrooms? Well, I'm glad you asked. They're going to be oysters. Not what you were hoping for, is it? All right. In a new live science report, European hunter-gatherers traveled the Mediterranean Sea in boats and visited the North Africa section of the continent much earlier than previously thought. A new study sequenced the DNA from 9 individuals who lived in modern day Algeria and Tunisia between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago. The surprising results revealed that they descend from Europeans. This changes history. This is the first clear evidence that the two geographically separate groups intermingled at that early date. And they did it by boat. Crazy. A toxic algae bloom has rocked an iconic peninsula south of Adelaide, Australia, with beachgoers experiencing respiratory problems and dead marine animals are now washing ashore. The shocking scenes emerged in South Australia earlier this week, with beachgoers being warned the algae has caused marine life fatalities. Check this out. Some surfers and swimmers also reported and experiencing respiratory problems. This is shocking. Dead fish and seahorses are on shore, and there is red staining on the sand and yellow foam on the beaches. Absolutely incredible and alarming at the same time. Northwestern University has built a robot that is both flexible and sensitive enough to handle a light bulb and strong enough to apply the necessary torque to screw it in. Yeah, well, that answers the riddle. How many robots does it take to screw in a light bulb? Yeah. Well, I had to go there, and I did, and I'll do it again. It's what I'm about. You just can't toss that out there and not go somewhere with it. Well, Anthropic scored a win this week after a U.S. court denied an injunction that Universal Music Group and other record labels had sought to prevent the artificial intelligence company from using copyrighted lyrics to train its AI models. Concord, ABCO Music Records, Universal, and several subsidiaries sued Anthropic in October 2023, saying the company was harming them by using copyrighted material to train its AI chatbot, Claude. The record label said Claude's responses to user queries contain verbatim or near verbatim copies of their works. More AI news. A federal judge yesterday rejected OpenAI's request to toss out a copyright lawsuit. And with that, my teleprompter just stopped working and my screens just went black. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Hold on. I think it's back up. Wow, that was bizarre. Screens went blank. See, presenting news about AI, and look what happens. Now, the New York Times alleges that the tech company exploited the newspaper's content without permission or payment. AI just made my screens go black. Wow. Including my third screen above. In an order allowing lawsuits to go forward, Judge Sidney Stein of the Southern District of New York narrowed the scope of the lawsuit, but allowed the case's main copyright infringement claims to go forward. OpenAI says that mass data scraping, including articles from the Times, is protected under fair use. AI just made my screens go blank, I'm telling you. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Tonight, we may have, check this, we may have the Blaze Star Nova explosion in the night sky. Now, this was supposed to happen last summer, but it didn't go as planned. But now scientists say that it should, well, that it might explode tonight on March 27th. Now, Blaze Star is located among the 7 stars of the Corona Borealis with the Northern Crown, which was supposed to go nova last year and visible to the naked eye. Now, predicting eruptions of stars is not an exact science, but Blaze Star has had 2 known eruptions in the past, both 80 years apart. Those events were on May 12th, 1866 and February 9th of 1946. And now I know what you're doing. You're doing the math and you're saying, hey, hold on a minute. While 80 years from 1946 is 2026, and this is 2025. I get it, and so do you. Scientists recorded in 1946 that before the binary star went nova and exploded, it would brighten and dim before its last eruption that happened in 1946. And that is similar to what Blaze is doing right now. I'll keep you posted. Just don't look up. No, look up. You should look up. This is a once in a lifetime event that may go down tonight, and I will keep you posted. That's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Thursday, March 27th, 2025. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black, Ray Hernandez is here. And by the way, it's for the first time. So for now, I'll see you tonight. All I've got is go Backley Tappy.